Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Laura at Hyperstamper. I just finished this really pretty antique junk journal, and it is a teacher's junk journal. I wanted to have this done before back to school, but I just got it done now. I've been pretty busy lately, but I really like it. It's from a 62-year-old book. Nope, that's wrong. It is from a 72-year-old book, a teacher's manual. And I just added some pretty lace and trim to it. Oh dear, a little bit on the back. And again, my beads on the bangle are vintage. And I made the little bangles with matching ribbons and cord. And this is a hand tatted lace here, antique crochet here. And that is from a vintage doily. No. Okay, sorry. I'm on it. Okay, so let me show you the inside of this very pretty little journal before Lacey comes back. So the inside of the original first pages of the book. This was from the London Board of Education. And this is another page from inside the book, teacher's manual, but you can do some really fun copying or journaling on there. I really like this. That's a vintage piece of tapestry, the backside. And this is an antique postcard from a high school. Isn't that cool? I really like that, from New Jersey. I just think that's so fun. This is an old, I think it was a Heart and Lung Association stamp, but it's got a little children's drawing there, so I thought that was fun. That's very, very old. And again, the first pages of that book. And this is really cool. This is 64 years old, and this is a report card, Salvation Army Academy report card. And the student's name here and the teacher's name, and then all the marks inside. This is very, very cool. It is about 80 or 90 years old. It is from a student's workbook, and it's this beautiful glossy paper, and I just love it. It came in a book with perforations, so it's really, really cool. This is from an antique geography book. No, Lacey. And then this is something I think you're going to really like. This is from 1957. So some students received this. Congratulations on their graduation. So you can use that any way you like. You can journal inside, on the back and front. Lacey, stop. Sorry. The original envelope that it came in went to New York. That's pretty cool. And then this is the graduating class from university, and this is a piece of a piece that was framed from a graduating class. Lacey, please. Sorry again. Okay, here we go. I can do this. I don't want to start over. This is from a 1930s book here. These lovely little students in class and a chalkboard. This I just put in because it was so pretty, and it's hand embroidered. So that's very lovely. Just some tea-dyed pages here. I like this up here. It's actually a piece of the inside of a book cover, and useful library. Got some fun clusters. This is from the very early 1900s, pre-1905, and it is a kitten classroom. There's the kitten teacher. Isn't that fun? I love it. Full color, just a gorgeous plate. More of that school book here. And this is really cool because it's vintage, and it's just a little science booklet. Here we go. Oh my gosh, if you could see these right now, you would kill yourself laughing. Okay, the rest of that report card there. And this is really cool. This is Practicing Cursive Writing, 1937's children's or student school book. And I always wondered why they do this scribbling in here. I see it all over the place. And apparently it was to practice staying inside the lines. I thought it was just scribbling. See, is that cool? And then all the different letters that they were practicing. I love it. I love it so much. This is an old library card from 1967. And this is really an old postcard. Waterford Public School. And souvenir postcard from 1905. How cool. And they wrote a little letter to their family there. This is a really cool student's page here. This is a little journal entry from a student about going to school. And that is from 1937 as well. This is from a 1950s book, the Bobbsey Twins, I believe. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I think that's 1950s. And this came from a flashcard, a math flashcard box, and I just made it into a little journaling spot. Isn't that neat? This is also a teacher's manual page here to the teacher down here. More of that journal. This is from the 1800s. It's an arithmetic book, and it was so brittle. You could see that I just attached it to some vintage paper so you could keep that and journal on it and just enjoy it. This is from a very old yearbook from the 50s, 1951 to be exact, and I made it into a little pocket. And in here is a page from 1884, second reader, and there's a teacher and a student there, the idle boy. Oopsie. Hi, Lacey. And yeah, a pretty little poem on the other side. So that's pretty special for a teacher to have all of this. And remember, every single page in here is teacher-themed, authentic, antique and vintage papers and treasures and collectibles. And I don't use anything except the real McCoy. So there's no digitals or printables on there. There's a wonderful little page here from the 40s, children's school book image. And then this is also from 1937, a student's project on how plants grow. I like that. I've used a lot of those. It was a lot of pages, that project. Another piece of that wonderful yearbook here. And this is from another children's book page, kids making a little fort at school, little playhouse. And this is so cool. This is from the early 1900s, and it's the periodic table. I was actually going to frame this because I thought it was so cool, but it sat in a folder for about 10 years, and I never did anything with it. So now a wonderful teacher who will enjoy that gets to have it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I can actually spell my name using the periodical table, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and this is from the early 1900s again, before our children go to school. Isn't that great? It's the rest of that children's cursive writing practice. And this is a craft that a student would have made in school. And I just think it's wonderful. So they would have made their own cards and things, and that's what this one is, a little school craft. I want that in there too. Lacey, please. And then here we have just a early 1900s children's book page about spelling. Here's a lesson page. Another great teacher's image. Another great one up here. Typist test. I took typing in school. I don't know. Do they do texting in school now? This is a wonderful image. I am John. I go to school. I am Mary. I go to school. Beautiful colors, oranges and greens there, browns. Look at this lovely plate here. Isn't that sweet? That is from 1925, before our children go to school. Again there, another wonderful school image. This I found in a vintage box full of children's stamps, and some child had practiced the alphabet stamps and was trying to do the alphabet here. So I've had it for a long time. I just think it's so fun. Look at this. This is really cool. This is the back of a school library book, and this had started being stamped in the 60s. So I thought that was really cool. Every page in here is teach related. It's just so cool. This is some research. A university student, probably somebody going for their PhD maybe, or their thesis, and that is all research papers handwritten on the things that happened in the 1800s. Probably wrote it in the early 1900s. School at home is fun. We've got some homeschooling here before it was a big thing. Something about the pill on the back. If you don't like that, you can cover it. If you do and find it historically interesting, then you got it right there. More here, and then over here, this was the cover of a book, a school book, Minister of Education, price 19 cents for that book. And then more teachers' notes here for reaching goals. This is more spelling. And a teacher's manual page here from this actual book. It's also from 1925. There's more cursive writing. And then this is really cool. It's a little note from a boy to his girlfriend in, I think, high school. And that is from the 60s. And I've just made a pocket here of a yearbook page. More teacher's manual. I love the lines and everything in there that the teacher has made. This is up to school. These kids here. And flip side of that is just a little puppy story. More 1925 paper, and that's the end of the book. So I hope you love it as much as I love making it. It would make a wonderful Christmas or birthday present, or if you're a teacher, just treat yourself. I'm putting it in my Etsy shop now, hyperstamper.etsy.com. Say bye, Lacey. Bad girl, but she's so cute, isn't she? Bye for now.